Michigan, and we are here in Michigan for the Diet Dr. Pepper series in the Gen 4 cars. Looking forward to this one of my favorite tracks, especially in cars that have a ton of power. And this set is feeling pretty dang loose, which is cool. It'll be really fun to wheel this thing around for 100 laps here, for 200 miles. It's gonna be a fun one. We're here at Legacy, Michigan. Real bumpy surface, and you really want to stay away from that very bottom groove in the corners. It's very, very loose down there. You really want to be one lane up, right above that first scene if you can keep it there, but it's pretty tough. It is pretty tough. We're going to see if we can put in some sort of qualifying lap. It was actually pretty decent in practice. That's not going to be a good run down the front stretch. Uh-oh.
Green flag, green flag.
Chad just dropped out. They're having some storms in Nebraska, and that might mean Nick is going to drop out soon as well. That is unfortunate. Hopefully Chad can get back in. Hopefully his internet didn't just go out. We will see, though. We may get some mechanical failures like that in this race. Alright, for qualifying here, I'm really diving it in ridiculously deep. I have the tendency to just subconsciously try and save tires, even in qualifying, which is not conducive to very good lap times, and that was not a very good lap time. But we are in P8 at the moment. It can't turn, just don't even worry about it. That's fine. Much better through that. 2/10 quicker in that one corner. Let's try not to throw it all away here. Okay, Chad's coming back, so that's good. Should be a better run out of the corner. If we can keep it from getting loose crossing that seam. Oh man, it's crazy loose. Alright. Not too bad. 481. Shouldn't be terrible. Puts us back to P8. Yeah, me too, Caden and Dakota. Colton back on pole again, of course. We continue to put the pressure on him, but he continues to prove he deserves all the praise he gets for his speed. I practiced a green flag pit stop in practice. I don't think I need to practice another one. It's not too difficult. We're mid-pack. I ran a 2.65 in practice, actually, as you can see there. So we can be happy with that. Nick runs a 3.68. We got Colton, Tracy, and John, and then Chuck and Ian up there. All the usual suspects. Warren outqualifies us. Chuck goes 2.60, which is really good. I think we got about 30 people here. Some people just joined as the session clicked over. So participation dropping a little bit. But that's to be expected with a season this long. Hopefully we can keep getting good enough crowds to have some good races, though. And as always, even if you're not running for points, feel free to join. Just have a good race with us. That's all we're doing this for. Anytime you want, anytime you get some free time. I know school's starting back up again for a lot of people, which might make it harder. But still getting really good crowds, which I'm happy with. We don't qualify as poorly as we usually do, so that'll be good. These first opening laps are going to be very, very tricky on those cold tires with how loose this thing is. It might be tricky the whole dang time. I imagine it will be. And yes, we are running the Michigan 2018 setup, but that is the only one they had in the fixed setups, and I didn't want to try and make something. Figured this would be good enough. They don't have a legacy Michigan setup, just one for the new track, but this should be good enough. Should be close enough that it won't hurt us too bad, but that could be why we're getting a bit extra loose. We qualify P10, so that's one of our better starts of the season. We'll see if we can capitalize on that. Let's go out. We'll practice green flag pit stop here.
Good luck.
See what we can do.
Good luck.
Always love Michigan. Love running Legacy Michigan. We get to get up to 200 miles an hour here.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Have fun out there.
I think we're going to be able to do like 32 to 34 laps, kind of like what we did at Auto Club. We're only going to have 3 sets of tires in the pits, but this should be a 2-stopper if you run each fuel run to empty. It'll be a 2-stopper. You can pit at 25 each lap or each run. Do 25, 50, and 75 and do 3 stops, but I don't think that's going to be as fast as doing like 32, 64 to the end. You'll have to stretch one of those runs out. If you can get to 34 laps, it'll definitely be a 2-stopper. Alright. Let us practice a stop here. See how this goes. And will this go caution free like the... Ronald might be pitting there, so we'll go one more lap. Like the Auto Club race. I don't know. I feel like with how loose this setup is, we may get some yellows. Which would be interesting. Alright, we got John coming up behind us. I'm going to run high and just let him go, hopefully. And then we'll get in behind him and do our pit stop.
I'm pitting here.
We got Shane in here as well.
All clear.
Okay.
So that's cool. Alright, let's get down pit road. Where do we need to brake? Let's just arbitrarily pick a spot. I can't remember. That was very early.
Outside.
Very early, but that's fine. As long as we don't underdrive it and then gas it up and almost speed like we did at Auto Club every pit stop. Because that's just going to make it worse on us.
2, 1. Right
And if we speed, obviously, that's probably just going to ruin our race. But if we're going to make mistakes, let's do them early. We made the mistake of making the mistakes at Pocono way too late and did not have time to recover. Not that we were trying to make mistakes at all. Should be a fun one. I'm looking forward to it. I love me some Michigan. Let's make sure we're running what we want to run here. These first couple laps are going to be so treacherous. Just got to not spin out. But as I said,
All right, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man. Line up on the outside road.
after we get
We're
through
putting
the
plenty of
spiel
fuel to
from the
finish the
spotter
race.
here.
The estimated SOF is
3,268.
we expect to be fighting for the podium.
Yeah, we'll
Road
see.
is closed.
We're here in Michigan International Speedway for 100 laps, 200 miles. So it's going to be quite a bit shorter than the Pocono race by far, especially if we go green a lot, which I suspect we will. Here's some interesting stats. Average in top 10, 25 drivers. I have kept track of every race. I've kept track of how many drivers have completed a lap inside the top 10. And on average, we get 25 different drivers per race that are in the top 10 at some point, which is pretty cool. Now, some of that, of course, is going to be pit cycle, people cycling through, but also it's just shows how competitive and how good this split always is. We get pretty much the full field, like 75% of the field, if we're getting 30 to 35 people that are going to be in the top 10 at some point in the race. It's pretty cool. The highest, obviously, going to be Daytona, where everyone was the same speed, and that's just draft racing. 36 different drivers completed a lap in the top 10 at some point in that race. And the lowest of the season is only 19, and that is tied Iowa and Darlington, I believe. are tied for only 19 different drivers in the top 10. So it's been consistently right around 20 to 25 different drivers per race, which is really cool. That's just something I've been keeping an eye on, keeping track of. So I think it's kind of interesting to see. And yeah. Coming to the green here, should be fun. Let's make sure we restart in second gear. Gonna be up on the high side here. We'll see how these tires fare. Starting with pretty green track, but that should rubber up quickly and tighten up. It's gonna be loose, especially to start with. We just got to be careful and get it through the first few corners, get spread out, and see how we do. Colton leading us to the green as usual here.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is out. All right, I was pretty careful there. Andrew, I think that was Andrew, or was that Wesley? In the Dale Jarrett car. He got a much better start than we did. Yeah, that was Wesley.
All clear, all clear.
He got on it and was able to keep it from spinning on him. All right, let's settle in here. We got Warren right ahead of us. I'm not going to put too much pressure on him right now. Nice and calm and easy. Wait for this car to tighten up. See him getting loose there. A lot of the field getting loose. $100 laps here. We did 125 at Auto Club because that was a half distance of a 500-mile race, and this was only a 400-mile race back in the day. So we're only doing 100 here. Not too concerned about tire wear, to be honest, because I feel like we're going to be wearing that right rear more. I don't think it's ever going to get really tight. But we will obviously see as the runs go on here.
Got one outside.
Plus, we're not doing a ton of laps each pit cycle, or each fuel run. Just based on the fuel mileage of these cars. They already got a really big gap to Dakota back there. Hopefully Nick lasted the first lap. Didn't have any problems. He's been getting involved in incidents in the first lap of a lot of his races recently. We'll just sit here in the draft, maybe save some fuel while we got the opportunity. You never know when that can pay off later in the race. Maybe tough to pass, but this being the old surface model, I don't know. I mean, the top groove's not going to have much grip, I wouldn't imagine, so if you get on someone's inside, I think you'll be able to pass them. Warren goes high there. We kind of have to chase it up the track. We're getting sideways. 1.3 to Dakota now. Somebody just got the wall. It might have been Andrew. Get underneath Warren this time.
Stay low.
Me and Warren have been battling really well this whole season. It seems like we're always around each other in the races at some point. So that's been fun. Be so careful below that seam or on the seam. We make the pass. See if we can catch up here. Or we'll just put it in the wall. I thought I was far enough away from it. Oh, shut up. I do not have wheel damage.
We got damage on the front end. Got damage on the right side.
Well, that's not good.
We got damage on the front end.
I've been hitting that button there.
On the right side.
That's one way to tighten it up on entry. I don't think that affected anything. But obviously on pit stop, we'll see how long of repair that is. These cars are so skewed. The right rear sticks out a lot further than you might realize, and I kind of had a hard time even seeing the edge of that wall. Everything's so bright and washed out right now. But I think we're fine on speed. I think somebody ahead of us did pretty much the exact same thing there. If that safer barrier was all the way around the track, like it is on the new version, and it didn't jut out like it did, or like it does in the corners here, we might have gotten away with no damage. Get a run on a Leighton, but it kind of dies out. Still all packed together up here. Haven't got too strung out yet. Lots of draft here though. Got Kevin working his way up. He just passed Dakota back there behind us. Colton looks like he's dropping back to 4th. Ian's getting around him. Ian was looking very fast in practice again. You know he's going to be competitive. See some people clipping that wall up there. We weren't the first ones, and I doubt we'll be the last ones. Hopefully we can avoid doing it again, though. Leighton's kind of gotten away from me now. We're getting pretty tight on entry. That could be the wheel damage. We're still loose off the corner, but entry's pretty snug. Not wanting to turn much there. Looks like we got like 31 to 32 people here. I almost grabbed the wall again. Man, if we overdrive it, it really doesn't turn. Warren's going to be getting back around us here soon. I am bouncing all over the place down the straightaway. That was a little bit better of a corner. Can we catch up? Maybe if the entry wasn't so tight. At least if we're slow, we can blame it on the damage, and not just because we're bad. Probably would like a caution at some point now. If we do have some damage that we could fix, we're just going to smack the wall again. Warren's getting a run. Kevin's catching up behind us. So is Tyler. We're just falling back here. Alright. That felt a little better. We need to figure out 3 and 4. We're kind of struggling there. Leighton gets the wall, we get real loose. I'm gonna get around to Leighton here, get to his inside at least. He got the wall pretty hard, he might have damage.
093 outside. Stay low, you're clear high, clear high.
See if he falls back much more, if he can get back up here. So loose off the corner though. Really hard to turn down underneath somebody. Man, I feel like I'm gonna get it loose out of 3 or out of 4 one of these times. It's gonna snap straight into the wall. We're in P8.
Well, that was scary.
We do have quite a bit of wind going as well. It's like 11, 12 mile an hour, I think, which could be contributing to some of the handling issues. I am struggling though. I am not able to keep up. Layton's caught us. Warren is not far behind still. Kevin has caught us. Layton is going to get to our inside there.
Still there. Still there.
Well, I'm surprised we held on as best or as good as we did there. We're going to lose a couple spots here though, I think.
Clear low, clear low.
Especially if we're spinning in 3 and 4. Chasing it up the track here.
Got one inside.
We're going to drop back
Still there.
maybe to 12th. Kevin's going to get around us.
Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Still there. Hold the line. Clear low, clear low.
I am struggling handling right now though. It is very darty, even down the straights. They're able to get on throttle and I'm just spinning if I'm touching the throttle in the middle of the corner. That's really hurting my speed.
Got wheel damage.
Is it the damage maybe?
We got damage on the front end.
Or is it
We got damage on the right side.
me not taking care of the tires like I need to off the corner? Let's take a look at fuel here. How early can we pit? We got 16 more. We can maybe go 33.
Thank you. You got one.
Layton's looking really loose up there as well. Hopefully we can recover and get back to the top 10 at least before this one's over. Wish we hadn't dragged the wall. Did not help things for us. I don't know if the damage is really hurting me. I think it's just my tires have become terrible. Here comes Tyler. Gosh.
Got one outside. Clear high, clear high. The leader just did a 41
Well,
point.
I don't know how we didn't die right there.
Got one outside.
We're gonna have to crawl our way out of this
Stay
one.
low.
We have no grip out of the corner anymore.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
That was, it just, I mean, it had been loose, but that just jumped sideways. Luckily we didn't wreck, kind of.
Inside, still there.
But we are dropping like a rock. As soon as we hit the second half of the season, my mistakes have just been imploding. For whatever reason. Are we going to get a caution? Probably not. Nick is back behind us in 18th. We're in 15th now. We only lost a handful of spots, but I don't know how we're going to be able to get those back. It is so dang loose off the corner. I thought I'd eventually be able to save it, but it just kept spinning. Really bad. Doesn't feel too bad in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 though, I'm terrible. And that's the longer straightaway front stretch. But we are not faster than anybody right now. You see, we're always getting caught by whoever's behind us. Somebody else got loose up there. See them dropping back, saw some smoke. I think we're going to eventually get a caution. I wonder if I should pit early. Maybe we should pit early. Or do we'd want to wait for the caution though, wouldn't we? Because then we'd be a lap down if we pit. Not a good performance out of me to start this one, which is unfortunate. We've been pretty consistent all season, but I've had 2 pretty disappointing finishes in the last 3 races. I was hoping I could rebound a little bit here, but looks like we're going to be fighting for a top 15. Shane's pulling away. We've got a little gap on Nick now. But that's about to disappear. I just have no grip off the corner or through the center, so I can't get any of the power down that I need to. Hopefully that's just me having one too many slides on exit that is brewing the tires and not because we're damaged. Because if we're damaged, it's going to be hard to recover if we don't ever get a yellow and can't fix it. I would love to pit early. I just don't think it would benefit us. Because we are so garbage out here right now. Because to pit early, we'd have to do an extra stop. Unless we got some cautions later. But if we got cautions before they all pit, we'd just be trapped a lap down. Of course, there's lucky dogs and whatever, but... got some people that are going to pit, looks like. Gosh, it is incredibly tough right now. I don't know if we can make it a 2-stopper anyway. You probably can. You can probably stretch it enough. Guess we'll go really long here, even though I'm driving
I'll let you have it in 3,
like
Shane.
garbage and falling back massively. It's typically when you don't want to go long.
Too loose to be fighting. We're good.
Nick's gonna get around us here.
Inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear. We got one inside.
Now it doesn't turn.
All clear, all clear.
Hell, too damn slow to be fighting.
He gets around us, no problem. Let's make sure we don't run him over here. At least we'll be able to see when he pits now. Nick King looks like he's struggling with handling a little bit. Up ahead of us here. Really tight on entry, really loose through the center and off for us. And that is a recipe for not doing very good. We're almost outside the top 20. after starting 10th. What the heck? I'd rather qualify poorly and be able to drive our way to the top 10, not the reverse effect. And we are just, like, I barely have any throttle into it, man. It's 90 degrees sideways. Whoa, this is rough. It's alright. We got lots of time left. But my goodness, we're going to want tires. I just have absolutely no grip off the corner.
Got one inside.
No grip at all.
All clear, all clear.
But we did have that big slide. Hopefully the big slide nearly spinning is what is causing us the most grief right now, not the damage. But we obviously have some damage. They're yelling at us about it. It's somebody on the apron up ahead. It's Alan. He went ahead and pit. I think most people are going to be trying to do 2 stops, which we are also going to try and do.
Right front tire is wearing out. The lead is
Okay, the right front's going away, so that is
7-2.
pretty bad. We know we've been bad on the tires. Man, we are gonna be struggling. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get a good finish out of this one. We're gonna need a yellow so we can get some stuff fixed. We have no speed whatsoever with whatever we got going on here.
Got one inside.
Fans looking low.
All clear, all
This is
clear.
crazy. Like, we are so incredibly loose, but at the same time, it feels like we're gonna blow a right front. Got some smoke into the grass there. I don't see any problems. If I see somebody spinning, I'm probably gonna throw the yellow. Ah, that'll look really bad though, won't it? It looks like I'm definitely helping myself. But I kind of was planning on throwing a yellow even if I saw something anyway. We'll see. Ronald's going to get by us. I'm going to go an extra lap here.
Still there. Stay high.
I think we're like 20th or 25th fastest on track right now.
All clear, all clear.
Maybe not even that good.
Yeah, 8 pitting this lap.
I'm pitting this time.
Have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Probably be able to make a two-stopper hitting here.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
The leader is pitting now.
Alright, let's try and get on the pit road. A lot of people are pitting here.
Car 36
Has taken the lead.
I'm gonna pit this time, guys.
Leaders are able to go an extra lap, sounds like.
10,
Where's our pit stall? It's going to be
Pit,
pretty
man.
far down there.
5, 3,
20
See
pitting.
it.
2, 1. Right here.
86 pitting.
We can repair most of the damage.
47 seconds of damage. That's pretty significant for dragging the wall and not even getting a 2x. But under green here, we do not have time to fix it.
That's it, go.
Tires, 47, 48. At least they were consistent.
I'm pitting in this lap,
Try and get a good exit here. Let's try and take care of the tires this time, maybe.
Oh, got caught speeding again.
Oh, dang it. If we don't make any pit mistakes, we'll be good too. There's going to be some of those out there.
All clear, all clear.
Let's just hope this thing is a little bit better and we can take care of the tires a little bit better.
The leader is
Try and keep it from getting loose off the corner at all. Again, we see some smoke. How far in the order are we going to drop here? Next, we want to be pitting about lap 66 to 67. We almost hit the wall again. Colton was the same on the right rear that I was. He had much better right front though. Nick almost hit the wall up there. We're up to 18th. I think the damage just killed us, which is really unfortunate. It looked like we were keeping up with the leaders after it happened. But then we just started falling, and then I nearly wrecked. So, that is unfortunate. Why do I always have to do stuff like that?
39.851.
Nick up out of the groove. He gets a really bad corner there.
Taking the lead. You got one outside. Still there? What's the line? All clear, all clear.
This run, I'm just going to try and take care of my tires, and hopefully we can gain some more spots back. I don't know if we're going to be able to get much, but the leaders going longer helps us a bit. Just going to hope for a yellow, but probably not get one. But as we said, make the mistakes early and you get time to recover from them, but we may not get many opportunities to recover from them. I don't know how I'm supposed to get my damage fixed if we never get a yellow.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
I don't know, we might be running close to the same speed that we were running, and we just lost a bunch of time because of the near spin that we had. Hopefully that is the case, and it's our own mistake that takes us out. Well, it's our own mistake anyway, but getting damaged from that would not be very nice. But obviously that's my fault as well. Not gaining much on Dakota. We're catching Caden a little bit. Well, not really. We have a little bit better corner that time. Colton's going to keep stretching out his points lead, though. We keep having poor finishes, because he's going to keep having good finishes. It stinks that the leaders were so quick and able to go an extra lap, but they of course probably had draft the whole time. I wonder if Nick is going to try and... Well, that's not going to be possible. I was going to say try and stretch it to the end from here, but I don't think you can do that many laps. He's dropping back quite a bit. We're already 3 seconds ahead of him. I don't think we're going very fast here. Now we're losing touch with Caden and Dakota up there. Almost halfway. Will we ever get a yellow? caution would help us a ton. We'd still have a lot of track position to make up, but if we can get this repaired, I'd feel a lot better about our chances.
The leader did a 40.53.
We're about a tenth slower than the leader, which is not a lot, but we're never going to catch up with anybody being slower. Caden's just pulling away now.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Allen is a lap down. Catching him. Benjamin, who pit
Got one outside.
around lap 25, is falling off up ahead.
All clear, all clear.
But he's on much older tires. We're below the seam. That's never good. Caden turning down off the corner to get underneath him gets really loose, as you saw there. Feel it getting tight on entry again. Gotta be real careful here.
Outside.
I don't want to slide
Still there?
or try and chase it up the track
All
and get
clear,
into
all
him.
clear.
That's going to put us back to the top 15, I think. So that's good. If we could finish 15th or better, I'd be happy. I'd be disappointed after qualifying top 10. I thought we could be top 10, but 15th is still good. Dan is caught back up as well. Are we catching Dakota at all? No, it's stayed at 2.3 pretty much this entire time. I just have no grip off the dang corner. I can't get on throttle at all. It's just crazy loose. But it's fun. Always fun to get a setup like this. When most of them are real tight. Dakota got loose up there a little bit. We get massive loose. We need to not do that because that's just going to add to the heat. Dakota got extremely loose and he gained 3/10 on us. That corner. He nearly spun. He was on the inside line off the corner, and we're just going to end up spinning out. Like, holy crap. I feel like I'm using so little throttle, and we are just looping it.
You're losing on the car in front. We got you 1.1 seconds. Got one outside.
Just let Dan go here.
All clear, all clear. Outside. Still there? Hold the line.
'Cause I can't get the car to get off the corner without trying to kill me. Nick has already gained another second on us. Are we just driving too hard? I feel like we're not. And we just start falling off a cliff after 10 laps? I really don't feel like I was pushing the car at all. Good grief. I just don't know what to do here. There's nothing we really can do until we get a caution. If we even get a caution. Which is unlikely. We knew it was unlikely going into this. We might just be this slow. That appears to be the case. I have no answer for turn 3 and 4. Continue to get absolutely terrible. Do I throw a yellow for that?
Oh, that's close.
Should I throw? I'll throw a yellow. Should I? No. I don't know. It would help me out. I really don't want to seem like I'm helping myself massively just throwing a yellow randomly. I guess we won't. But that sucks for Kevin as well, but
Sorry, Chuck, I got tight right there.
it didn't trigger a yellow, so I guess we're not going to get one. I should have thrown one probably.
Appreciate it.
That would have helped Kevin massively as well.
Yeah, I didn't mean to drive
was up in the top
deep.
10.
I didn't mean to drive up the track right there. That was my bad. Just a little too deep. Turn one.
Apologies to Kevin there. It's too late now. Thought we'd trigger one down there when he was turning around, but it didn't. Got another car spinning.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Gets it back going straight though. We get all these people spinning, having issues, but no caution. Just got to halfway here. If you're gonna spin, cause a yellow for me at least. Don't make it so I have to throw one. I'm gonna regret not throwing that though, I think, for Kevin's case and my case. Should have thrown one. We saw the smoke, he was turning around. Oh, I'm gonna regret that. Really big apologies to Kevin there for not throwing it. This stinks that we're so far out of it and just not quicker than anybody in front of us. Really stinks. Nothing we can do about it though, and that's just part of racing. Gotta log the laps and hope we get lucky. Have something go our way. But I don't see anything happening really right now. Wheel lock to the right out of the corner.
Inside. Stay high.
Got Benjamin coming out on new tires, pitting about every 25 laps.
Clear low, clear low.
Mick is catching extremely fast.
To the 41.6.
We're 2/10 slower than the leaders. Oh, this is rough, man. I need some luck. Next car we see spinning, we're throwing the yellow. And then it's going to look really unfair to Kevin.
Appreciate it.
So I'm just in a no-win
welcome.
situation here. If I don't throw it, it's going to be no fun for those guys spinning. Clouds are coming in and making everything look weird. If I do throw it, it's going to be really unfair to Kevin for not throwing it for him.
Take the bottom here, Benjamin.
And it will give me a much needed yellow. Good grief. I mean, I can barely keep it straight out of the corner onto the straightaway. This is crazy. I mean, obviously everyone else is getting a much better exit than I am. It has to be damage related, I guess. I cannot get off the corner. Everyone is just blasting away from me down the straightaway. Here comes Nick.
Inside.
Going high.
All clear, all clear.
We were never going to hold them off with the way our car is
Got one
feeling.
outside. You're clear high, clear high.
That puts us 16th. Probably the worst race we've run on speed, which is really disappointing since this is like my favorite track. One of my favorite tracks. Specifically this version too. If we do have wheel damage, that could definitely explain why we're getting looser. Or why we're much looser than everybody else. There's really nothing we can do except fix it,
We got damage on the front end.
which we have not been able to
Got
do.
damage on the right side.
I mean, we could fix it under green. We'll lose literally 47 seconds on track doing that. But are we going to lose equivalent to that just running like this? Probably not. That's why you don't fix it under green. Yellow, it would put us at the back of the field, which is going to be rough with a single file restart, but we'll be a lot closer together than we are now, and we'll have an opportunity to make some passes. But we're pretty much just screwed after that little wall tap. And the crazy part is we saw people do the same thing in front of us, and they are still just as quick. At least it seems like to me. Maybe they're struggling. But we haven't seen them. They're way up ahead of us since our issue. So that just makes me think we're slow.
Oh, Evan.
This is going to be a bad corner. We entered much too shallow. Now it actually felt okay. Turn 1 feels so much better than turn 4. Turn 3 and 4. Oh, we got 39 laps to go. I want to pit, but I know we can't make it. And I think we have to do this a 2-stopper. Because I don't think we're getting a caution. By the time we end up getting one, we're not going to have enough laps to make anything up. If we even do get a caution. We're catching Dan a little bit again.
We got about 5 laps left.
Nick gets really strong right at the end of the run. He's moving up to 13th. I have to drift it out of the corner. Well, we were catching up with Dan, and now we're not all of a sudden again. I can't explain what this car is doing, man. I cannot explain it. What'd the spotter say? We should be fighting for the podium? Yeah. Don't think so. It's pretty dang far from the podium. Need a yellow so bad. I need a yellow so bad. Like, I'm turning up towards the wall the entire length of the corner, which is very scary, but it's the way you gotta do it, I guess.
Pitting.
Shane's pitting. We'll be pitting in about 2 laps as I say that. And this run was great because we got basically no draft, so we're gonna not be able to make it quite as far, and plus I'm just gonna spin out anyway. Not that it's gonna make a difference.
The car behind you, pitting.
Let's just pit this time. Forget it. Maybe leapfrog some people.
29 pitting.
It's not gonna matter, we're so slow long run, but
Did a 41.58.
I don't know.
Have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I think we have to kind of pit this time anyway. We'll be out of fuel by turn 3 next lap.
Right front tire is wearing out. That car is a lap down.
At least we gained on Caden getting to pit road. Getting to pit road.
Pit boxing, 10,
24 pitting this time.
5,
Don't speed though.
3,
Wasn't sure which
2,
The leader is pitting
lane
now.
Caden was
1.
going.
Right here.
Oh, you
My spotter's
idiot.
Not counting into my box.
We can repair most of the damage.
Just throw away all the time we can, please. I don't want any extra time. I don't want to be quick. Oh my gosh.
Pit now.
No!
Alright, that's it. Go.
Oh, did we get enough fuel in it? I hope.
Be
We had to wait on
mindful,
fuel
you only
there.
have 1 set of cars remaining.
Car behind you, pitting. That car is a lap down.
What were the tires?
Pitting this time. Pitting this
54,
time.
54. We were better on them, but not any faster.
The leader is pitting now.
We don't come out in traffic, so that's good. Now, can we even make it to the end? I assume we can. But that doesn't... Not going to change anything. We're going to be so slow and off the pace, far back.
The car behind you, pitting.
201 entering the corner. That's fun. Dan just coming off pit road.
The leader is pitting now.
He's going to come out pretty much in front of us here.
Just at the fastest lap. 39.478.
Yeah, he is in front of us. He
Got
was in
one
front of us
outside. All clear.
before we pit anyway, but I was hoping to leapfrog some people. But not happening. Has Nick pit yet? Kevin's back there. We're just now getting our lap back. Nick King up there.
Pitting this lap, Dan.
He's a lap down now.
You're pulling away from the car behind.
Copy. 4.7
Checkered.
Got below that, see some smoke, but no car there.
car behind you is pitting.
We're in 17th. Not 16th. Hopefully there's still some people who have a pit. Kevin's 5 seconds back, but with the way we are long run, he's probably got time to come up here and get us if we don't just wreck right now. I don't think I've ever been this bad at Michigan.
That car is a lap down. You got one inside. That car is a lap down.
Alright, we're back to 16th now after some people pit.
Just at the top of the lap. 39.359 inside. Clear low, clear low.
Not able to catch up to Dan at all. 28 laps to go. We're short on fuel even, so that makes it even more funny. That we're probably not even going to be able to make it on fuel.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Yeah, thank you, Spotter. I can see that.
Pitting.
40.013.
We gotta make it to the end at least. We can't throw away 10 more spots.
I'll stay Michael.
More smoke, but another not yellow. A lot of issues off the corner for some people, but nothing big enough to cause a caution. We just cannot keep up with anybody. Every time someone is in front of us, they just pull away and we never see them again. Like, I really don't... It's so weird, because at the beginning I didn't feel like the damage was affecting us, but... I mean, something's wrong. Oh, shut up. You just told me this. I can see him pulling away. Thank you, Spotter. Just to remind you, you're doing very bad right now. I'm going to check back in 3 laps to tell you the exact same thing.
1.7 seconds.
I bet you'll still be doing bad in 3 laps. Yeah, we're short on fuel. This is awesome. Oh, good grief. The one caution that I really desperately need, we're not going to end up getting, but I expected this to go long green, possibly all green, based on how Auto Club went.
Inside. All clear, all clear. That car is a lap down.
The car behind you is pitting.
Benjamin pitting on his 25 mark. That was close to a wreck, again. Kevin has already made up a ton of ground and he's going to pass us in probably 5 laps.
Outside. That car is a lap down. You're clear high.
Sorry,
clear
John.
high.
Try to stay out of your way.
Man, this is brutal. Brutally bad for us.
Got one outside. You're clear high. Clear
That
high.
was scary. Nick King is going to have to pass us because we have no speed whatsoever. We're losing half a second a lap to Dan. Like, holy cow. We are clutching it now. Yeah, keep reading off the leader times and don't give me the inside call. That's a good idea. Because clearly back here in 15th, I need to know the exact time the leader's running. And I need that every lap. Spotter is getting on my nerves in this one. I wonder where Nick ended up. He was ahead of us, and then he just blasted by us and drove away. Is he still up ahead of us? Yeah, he's in 11th now, so. He definitely had speed long run, and we've had no speed in any portion of the runs.
Don't worry, Colton. I'm not going to jam you up, man.
First 2 or 3 laps, I felt like I was all right. Oh, man. Almost 20 to go already. I knew this was going to be a quick one. I figured we were going to go green. And it was going to be like Auto Club. I am surprised we had that many people have issues off the corner and never got a yellow, though. I could have thrown one, and I should have, but I mean, we may end up being it. We're going to go a lap down. Tracy's just going to pass us on track. That's amazing. That's amazing that we are this bad. We probably need him to pass us so we can make it on fuel. If I'm being honest. Oh, I need a mute spotter button. Nothing he has said in the last 50 laps has even been the slightest bit helpful. Here comes Kevin. We're just going to be resigned to the fact that we're 16th and probably going to fall even more. This was a brutal one. Apologies, I've been so bad. I'm usually not this bad, at least for the majority of the race. I got nothing. I got absolutely no answers, no idea. Literally not a clue. Just take it to my inside.
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear. The cop orange closing on you.
Holy crap, Spotter. Have you always been this annoying? Has it always been this bad? I feel like he is chiming in multiple times every lap with this crap.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not that far.
Guys, they're catching you. They're catching you. The people behind you are catching you. People ahead of you are pulling away. People behind you are catching you. Leaders catching you. People behind are catching you. You know those guys in front of you? They're pulling away. They're pulling away. You're losing time. Thank you. That's why we pay you the big bucks, Spotter. That's why you're the highest paid member of this team. Like, I'm on the straightaway and I can't drive it straight.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 1.4
Oh, here we go, a lap down.
Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Thanks.
Ronald's going to pass us. We're going to be in 17th. And there's nothing we can do about it because it's like we have the setup in for Irwindale or something. And everyone else is running a Michigan setup. Oh well. Part of racing, sometimes you don't have it. I mean, it is unreal how loose it is. I can't turn the car at all in 3 and 4 without it jumping sideways. And everyone else seems to be having not that much trouble. I don't know what is going on. I mean, I guess it's the damage. I have no idea. Doesn't feel any different to drive other than how loose it is. And
You're trying to wreck me there, John.
for the couple laps after it happened,
a little bit squirrely over those bumps on the back straightaway.
it felt fine and we were keeping up. And then we had that big slide, and then since then it's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. Whatever we do, don't spin out and wreck Colton or Chuck or anybody else on the lead lap here. Colton, you don't need to pass me in 3 and 4. Get around me quick, I'm gonna wreck. Oh no.
On the low side. All clear, all clear.
Oh, okay. We survived it. We all survived it. My car is about 7.5 lanes wide just from sliding everywhere.
2.9 seconds. Inside. Stay high. Clear low.
One of
clear
my
low.
poorest performances of the season.
Okay.
We got 10 to go, 11 to go.
The lead is at 41.423.
Oh good, we're like a second slower. Thanks for those very frequent updates. That really gives me a lot of good info I can use to my advantage.
Inside. Stay high. Here's the car on the low side. Clear low.
It's like the only tire on the car is the left front. Like the rest are rims. That's what it feels like. I mean, that's literally how it's driving. We have one single tire.
You got one inside. We have 10 to go this time. Clear low, clear low.
Whoo, man.
You got one outside.
Try and pass him back, I guess.
Stay low. Still there? Hold your line. clear high, clear high.
He overdrove it. That gets us a nice gap again. Battle with Ronald and John here for a little bit, I guess. See if we can come away with that coveted 16th place. Less than 10 to go. Man, I really hope it was the damage, and I'm just not this terrible.
I'll say hi, Tracy.
I feel like it could be either one. I really feel like it could be either one. I've just been terrible, or we've had a little bit of damage that has messed up the arrow just slightly to ruin our corner exits.
Thank you.
Ian run up in 5th. He's doing good still.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Ronald
Got
diving
one
it
inside.
in.
Stay high, there's the car on the low side. Still there. All clear, all clear.
Diving it in. John let Ian by, so he's fallen out of this battle a little bit. Man, it's like we got the left side jacked up a foot off the ground, and the right sides are still on the track. Yes, less than optimal, thank you. You haven't been telling me that for the last 40 laps. Haven't heard that one yet. That's less fun when you've been doing terrible all race. Ronald got loose there, looked like. Or maybe he was letting Ian go. Just clawing our way to the end of this one. It's been brutal. It was a brutal one, but at least it was quick. No cautions. I kind of expected no cautions. As amazing as that sounds, it's just been such a clean series. They can't work out good every time for us. Clearly, we can't be good every race as well. But we've been on kind of a cold streak. Hopefully we can turn it around soon. We got some fun tracks coming up, I think. Need to look at the schedule and see. Can I look at it right now without wrecking? In just a second I can. This is the corner I can't afford to take poorly.
Just got the white flag.
We got Gateway coming up next, so that'll be fun. Hopefully we'll be good there. Chicagoland, New Hampshire. All of those should be really, really, really fun. We got the white flag. Let's end our misery in this one. Really wanted to have a good day here, having this be such a favorite track of mine, but it didn't work out. But that happens sometimes. We're gonna have some stuff to look at on the incidents.
That car is a lap
See all the spins, hopefully.
Good race, guys.
Ian's gonna come home fifth.
everybody.
Yeah, good one, Tracy.
Tracy gets the win, sounds like.
Great job, Tracy.
Whew.
Major pace up there.
Checkered flag.
Man, we were terrible.
Next time.
I finally ran a race without screwing up. Man.
Good racing with Ronald.
I'm so sweaty after a race.
Good race up there. That was a brutal one for me, but that was really fun.
Hey, good race, Nick. You just had it better than I did in the last few laps.
Oh, man. Not good. Not good for us. Good win to Tracy. Good job to everyone in the top 5. Warren ends up finishing 8th.
Good racing, everybody.
So I assume we would have been right around
Another
him
caution-free one. Good job, guys.
had we not been doing bad. But yeah, another caution-free race. Diet Dr. Pepper Series, get the cleanest racing you can find anywhere in one of the toughest cars to drive, I would say. So big thank you to everybody, and that was really fun. I mean, we were struggling and frustrated the whole time, but like I said, that's just part of racing. That's part of it. I'm not going to be running up in the top 10 every race. And honestly, we're lucky we've had so many good races and haven't had a bunch of these like this where we have been way out of it the whole time. But this one, we were way out of it the whole time, and that's just the way it goes. First up for an incident is me. I swear somebody got it in front of us. Now, do we actually get a lot of damage for that? I mean, some right side stuff, but apparently it broke our front. I don't know, man. I swear somebody did that exact same thing ahead of me, but I guess we did it the worst. But what do you expect from me? Hopefully our spin shows up. We'll have to go look at that, and we'll go look at what happened to Kevin. John's blinking a bit. Looks like he was battling Tracy for the win for a little while. This is Troy. He's going to grab it. Right there at that safer barrier. He gets stuck to it. These cars, with the way they're skewed, if you get it turned towards the wall, stuck in the wall, I mean, it just gets stuck there. Ooh, that's going to be some wall for Marius there. Leighton's going to get it, but much better angle than what we got. Doesn't ruin his car. This is Rick. Really wobbly down the straights. We were feeling that as well. He gets it into the wall. John going to be blinking probably. Yep. And then big loose from Allen. He gets hard into the wall, and that's why he was a lap down at the end there. That's going to be a bad points day for us, though, if we were looking to keep up with Colton. He's going to just keep stretching that lead. He has another good finish. Tracy's going to get up here. Tracy's going to be close to passing us as well. Like, he was not that far behind. Obviously, our spin did not show up, so we need to go look at that. That was lap... Oh, that was lap 18. We do a 43-second. Just see how loose I am. Yeah, lap 18. I guess that damage just made it so we were super loose off the corner, way looser than everybody else. Like, here I'm trying to save it. I think I can save it. It just never goes back to the right. And thankfully, we didn't spin all the way around, even hitting that grass. Go back to lap 30 here. Dan, does he blink? Does he hit a bump? I don't know. Nothing. What do we do again? We don't hit the wall again, I don't think. We do nothing. This is Kevin. It's just showing bumps, I guess. Colton passing for second. See, everybody's loose, but it seemed like we were just way looser than... I don't know. Maybe we weren't. Maybe we were just slow. Maybe we were 16th quickest. I'm just going to say, I don't know. We were 16th quickest. We were slow compared to where we usually finish, or usually run at least. We don't usually finish up there, but we usually run top 10. Tracy going to have anything happen here? Nothing's really going on anymore. We got a real big battle right here. This is top 5, all clustered together on lap 34. This is Kevin, lap 48. Is this when he has this spin? I think it is. He grabs the wall really hard out of turn 4, and then he can't catch it, kind of like what I was doing. He's fishtailing all the way down the straightaway. And I really wish that would have caused a yellow. I should have thrown one. But I don't much to Kevin and my own dismay. Troy pitting, trying to get it slowed down, ends up nosing it into the wall, but he does get it to pit road. This is Chad. He's looking to do the same thing I did. That's not a good idea, Chad. That was a bad plan. Did not work out so good. OBS still working? It is. How about that? And now showing me pitting. It's not really working right. It's just showing bumps in the track. Ooh, that was almost a caution. Benjamin coming off pit road grabs the grass, shoves it up the track, head on into the wall. If I had seen that, I would have caused a yellow. I did not know that happened. Nobody was behind him, so we don't get a yellow for that. Troy's gonna try and do what I did too. Not a good idea. Ooh, John Sinu up here. He's loose through the corner, chases it up the track. Doesn't bounce off the wall completely though. Some blinking. I swear we saw one more spinner, but it's not going to show up. The spins aren't really showing up. Colton and Chuck racing hard here. Is Colton going to grab the wall? No. And that is the checkered. So we do poor compared to where we normally can finish. Let's go take a look at the points. See how big the gap to Colton is now, if we can get that there. Colton, 21.62. He's over 100 points ahead of us now. Our average finish is 10th. His average is 10th. Tracy's is 10th. Tracy is within 11 points as well. He is climbing up. He's looking to get up there and challenge Colton for the championship. And he may do it. All three of us really tightly together now. Ian's not that far back either. And then it's a pretty good gap to John. Well, it's just over 100. I mean, all these guys here, not that far apart, really. Nick is up to 12th. Chuck and Dan. Dan's still in 10th. Mitch, who I don't think was here today. Was he? No, he was not. So he takes a hit in the points there, but not too bad. I can get the points back up. John with his 3 wins. As we said, Leighton, Tyler. Everyone doing good. It's been such a great season. Another caution-free one, really clean race. We were struggling really bad. Just the struggle bus for us this whole time, but that happens sometimes. And we don't always get it to work our way. But, oh well, it was still a great race, still fun. And it wasn't that long of a race. Wasn't like Pocono was ridiculously long. So, not too bad.